Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to come to you today with some more questions that my team members are going to ask, just in case this may apply to you.
All right. So the question is, what are the top 3 things you look for when evaluating a house for one of your buyers?
Okay, good question. So when I go and show houses with a buyer, most buyers they're looking at cosmetic things. They're looking at how, if it has furniture, how does that look and whatnot. I don't focus on that. I focus on big items, big ticket items that could potentially cost my client some money if he or she purchases that home. The first thing I do, I let my clients go look at that, walk around. I'm looking at the foundation. I'm looking for signs of settling. I'm looking at the edges of the floor to see if there's any settling, any tapering. I walk the outside to see if there's prior foundation work. Sometimes you'll see the squares in the concrete, driveways, porches. But I'm just looking for cracks. I'm looking for anything that could potentially result in a huge expense for a buyer. The second thing I look for when I'm showing a house with a buyer is I look at the HVAC system, because that could be another a big ticket item. I go outside, I look at the unit. You can tell if there's a lot of rust and whatnot, kind of the age of the unit. I look inside to find a unit, whether it's in the attic. I'll just take a peek and see just the overall condition of the HVAC system. Then the third thing that I look at when showing a property with my buyer is I want to look at the condition of the roof. So I go all the way to the backyard and I'm looking at the shingles to see if there's any granular loss or any kind of wear and tear on the shingles. If there's shingles missing, I look to see if there's a satellite dish installed, because that could be a potential for leakage over time. And then what I do is if the roof looks somewhat old, I'm going in and looking at every room. I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm looking for any moisture leaks to see if that could be a potential for leakage in an older roof. And so I'll make sure to point that out to the inspector to hit it with a thermal gun or take a moisture reading, and that leads to a good decision from our buyer to determine if they want to move forward with that. The roof, HVAC, and the foundation. Obviously, we look at other things too, but those are the big 3. Thanks, Ryan.